Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a tarot card reading of what are they thinking about you? What are their current thoughts? I need you to think about your person. What your person's current thoughts about you. Okay, what are their current thoughts about you? I feel like that came out the other. What are their current thoughts about you? Okay, so we've got the Queen of Wands in reverse, the World in reverse, the Queen of Swords upright, and the Star. We've got some really great arcana. We've got these beautiful queens. So the situation is the Queen of Wands. So let's get some explanation about why she's in reverse. Why is our queen in reverse here? What is the current situation? What are they thinking? Okay, so the Queen of Wands in reverse, and what we have here is the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So that is great wealth and good money cards, but this Queen of Wands here, why would she be upside down? So the Queen of Wands, since she's upside down, means the opposite of what she would be upright. So upright, she would be lively, passionate, independent. So in reverse, she means possibly codependent, possibly lack of passion, not an independent person, maybe a little boring. So the situation is codependence, maybe a little boring, maybe not independent. So the situation right now, they're looking at it as not an independent. There's not a lot of freedom here in this situation. The Seven of Pentacles is taking your time to watch. Like, you see this guy, he's taking his time, and what he's doing is he's worked hard planting all of these crops, and he's worked really hard. So he's sitting back and he's watching all of his hard work and the bounty of his hard work. Okay, so we're looking at it like that. So there's not a lot of independence here. There's some codependent energy, possibly a little boring. Now we're just sitting back and seeing all the work that we put into this connection and watching it mature, watching it grow. The Four of Pentacles. Now you can see this guy, he's sitting there, he's holding on to everything really tight. It's security, it's stability. He is hanging on to this. He is hanging on to this. And then the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles, you can see this guy is working really hard. He is studious, he's improving. So I love seeing the Seven and the Eights, because Seven goes, I've worked really hard thus far. I'm gonna reap what I sow here, because I put in all this hard work. I am really looking for the stability. I'm really looking for, I'm hanging on to what I got. I'm hanging on to what I got, and I'm going to continue to work hard for it. So granted, there could be some codependence, and codependence is not a bad thing. So you really like being around each other. You guys are best friends, not only best friends, but you're very, very close, and you want to be together all the time. You enjoy spending a lot of time together. Maybe there's no need for real independence. Okay, so the World upside down. So we're looking at the obstacle is the World upside down. So with the World, the obstacle is lack of satisfaction, lack of success. So maybe the codependence in the situation is not really giving positive vibes, positive feelings. So let's see. What is this world energy? Like, what is going on? Why aren't we not seeing what's here as successful? So the Five of Pentacles. Okay, we've got some baggage here. We have got somebody felt left out in the cold. Baggage, and you can see there's a lot of water in this card. This is very emotional. This eight of cups is a very emotional card. Okay, so we're not seeing the obstacle. The obstacle in this is we're not seeing success. We're feeling left out in the cold. Maybe you guys have had an argument. Somebody is bringing their baggage into the situation. So they're carrying things from the past. I hate using the word baggage, but it really sums up what that is. So somebody is bringing things from a past relationship or possibly past traumas that they're not fully healed from into this, which is contributing to the relationship feeling unsuccessful and kind of left out in the cold. So the Eight of Cups in itself shows change. You can see that he's walking away from these feelings. So the obstacle is maybe you guys aren't talking right now because we've got baggage, we're left out in the cold. Maybe you guys are in a no contact situation. You guys aren't talking right now. Maybe you had an argument. I really feel like this is an argument. For me, this card means an argument and somebody feels unheard, and you're emotionally walking away, giving some space, avoiding whatever was causing this right here. So since this is in the place of the obstacle, I really feel like this is just a one thing. This was an argument. This may have been a series of arguments or one really big argument that has caused some friction here, some walking away, which could be a cooling off period. Okay? So a cooling off period has happened, and I'm feeling like one of you has some previous trauma that they've possibly they brought into this situation that is really it's not helping. It's not helping. Feeling left out. I mean, look at them. They're not even looking at each other. They're facing away from each other. They might be walking in the same direction because you guys have worked hard. You guys have worked hard to get here. And you're not used to being really independent from each other. Okay? There's not a lot of independence there. And, that's okay. Some people like being in relationships that have some codependency. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? So now let's look at the swords. So she is a problem solver. And honestly, I love this. I love seeing this. Yeah, you guys have worked hard. Yeah, you guys are in this situation where you're having a little space. And somebody is bringing their baggage into it. Somebody feels left out in the cold. This feels like there's not going to be success here. But here she is. Here she is, the problem solver. Okay? The problem solver comes in your action card. This is your action card. This is the suggested action. She's a problem solver. She is also independent, and she brings clarity. Okay? So maybe you guys need to pick up some independent hobbies. Maybe you do need a little space in order to enact that mental clarity, in order to sit back and really look at this relationship as a problem and solution. So let's dig into the Queen of Swords. What or how are we going to fix this? What do we need to do? What actions do we need to take? I love that. Offer, an emotional offer. You can see how much bigger. Dang, I love this. The Empress. Oh, she is abundance. She is fertility. She is all of it. But yet there's going to be competition. So you're going to come forward with this independent problem-solving mindset, with an offer. With an offer. of how to address these issues, this obstacle. The Empress, it's going to provide, this offer is going to be abundant. It's going to be heartfelt. It's going to be just anything and everything that they needed. They need it. Okay? So she is amazing. This Empress, she is, again, a problem solver. 2 problem solver cards. We are solving the problem. With collaboration, an end of cycle. There is competition here, though. There is competition here, though. You can see they're all competing against each other. The 10, this is a 5. This is choice. There's going to be choices that are going to have to be made. You guys are going to have to collaborate and work together in order to do this. Okay? The Wands. Okay, so let's see the star energy. Star energy, I love seeing this. This is just such a uplifting reading. I did a reading just a few minutes ago and I uploaded it, like what were they thinking? And that one wasn't as uplifting and bright as this one. So the star is renewal, it's hope, it's beauty, it's happiness, it's positivity. She is looking into that water and she is saying, yes, yes, I am overflowing. I am overflowing with this abundance. Overflowing. I'm having this beautiful, beautiful focus. Okay, so what are we focusing on? I love it. An equal, amicable offer. Equal offer. What are we focusing on? Nope. I don't feel like that. Didn't like that. Okay. Come on. What are we focusing on? We got 2. So the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups in reverse. And our beautiful 10 of Cups. So our Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it's not being super sensitive. So what we're doing is maybe giving a little grace to the other person. We are standing back and we are taking an external transformation. So the Queen of Cups in her normal stance, upright, is about inward transformation. Self, looking at yourself, being very sensitive, being quiet, being still, introspection. You can see that she's looking there. Since it's in reverse, it means the exact opposite of that. It means being outgoing. It means not being really sensitive, you're not looking into yourself for all the reasons why. You are looking into this connection. You are looking out into the world. You are going for it. You are transforming yourself into outwardly. You are transforming yourself outwardly, in order to get this beautiful family, this beautiful ending. And this 10 of Cups, I love seeing this here. This 10 of Cups right here is harmony, abundance, and happiness. So ultimately, if you maintain these energies, if you do the action recommended, all of this stuff remains in the same energy, your expected outcome is happiness, is going outward, is seeking outward, is having that collaborative offer, working together, not being an introvert. You have an argument with this person, you've had the argument with this person, you've gone in and you've reached out to them, you are providing an offer, you are providing stability, you are working together. There may be a little competition with it, but that's okay. That's okay. Anything worth having is worth fighting for. And in this, you are going to get everything. You are going to get everything. You are going to transform outward. You're going to transform your outward world. You need to stop being so introspective. You need to look outward to solve your problems. You can't just sit there and think them away if you want this ultimate happiness and stability. Okay? Thank you guys so much. Please like and subscribe. I'm very happy about this, and what we'll do right now, since this did turn out to be a love reading, I will take my Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards, and we will get a couple here. What advice do we have from our Oracle deck? And we'll do 3. What advice do we have? Or what? Where are we? Okay. I'll do one more and then we're gonna, oops. Here are 2. The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give others. That is true. We've got this trauma here that somebody is bringing and carrying on, and we're turning away from things and feeling left out of the cold. You do have to love yourself in order to love each other. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on it you can, okay? So that means reaching outward. You're reaching outward, and you're maybe having some independence. You are reaching outward, you're having some independence. You are leaning forward, okay? Let's get one more. Yep. There's a jumper. The reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected. And you guys did have an argument, and there's some emotional turning away here. There's turning away from emotions, and you're gonna have to work together and bring it back in. You're gonna have to problem solve the situation. So I'm sorry, I know that this is a painful situation. I know it hurts, but there is light. There is light here. Okay, so let's get 3 runes for you. We'll see what we have here. Okay, see that one? And then we have this guy. Okay, so we've got our beautiful, beautiful little runes there. I really feel like if you guys do work at this, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You just need to come together and work together in order to get that beautiful outcome, because that really is, I'm so happy, that's a beautiful outcome. So this is joy. Joy, comfort, and pleasure. Harmony and prosperity. On an adult notion, it is also ecstasy. So that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So that's our 3rd there, ecstasy. I love it. So let's take a look. This is possession, house, and home. What is truly important to one? What is truly important? So what is truly important? And this is success and goals and honor and power. So, I mean, it flows, it tracks. It tracks. We are here. I'm so happy about this outcome. I'm so happy. You just have to come together and have a problem-solving mind. We've got 2 beautiful problem solvers here. In that feminine energy of acceptance, of allowance, of not pushing too hard. You're coming in, you're gonna have to come in together with this gentle offer. This gentle offer. And just hang in there and work through it. Because it's gonna feel like possibly it's gonna feel difficult. It's gonna feel like there's competition. I really don't feel like there is competition, because how beautiful is this? But it's gonna feel like you're fighting through it, and you might need to. You might need to, because this is collaboration. This is everything in the world. This is outward change. Outward change. We are gonna see this change. We're gonna see this change and have this union. Okay. Very proud for you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this reading, but keep in mind it is a general reading, so not everything may resonate in your situation. But take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you.